Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. We gotta go talk to our friends and tell them, hey.
I love the atmosphere here.
Thank you, Shinigami. You know, I was trying to like form a sentence, finish a thought there, but I really appreciate you letting me know that you love the atmosphere here. That's fair. That's reasonable. We gotta go talk to our friends. Let them know that, hey, I'm gonna walk into like a almost certain death trap, and I've just decided that's just what I'm gonna do for the sake of the truth. It's what we do as detectives. I'm not a detective, right? But you know, I'm using the royal we. I don't think that's how you're supposed to use that phrase, but I'm committed anyway. I'm locked in, so I can't go back now. What is she doing?
Hey!
This Teru Bozu looks miserable. Probably not much fun being hanged by the neck, huh?
Hey!
Cut it out. I don't want to get cursed. This is some like weirdo, not weirdo. That's inappropriate. This is some Japanese thing. I don't fully, one of them Japanese thingies.
Beautiful triple axel!
I didn't look at her triple axel. I'm sorry. I didn't know what she was doing. It doesn't help that I run faster than the bit happens. Like, they should have made her do the bits faster or made Yuma slower if they wanted this to work out, all right? I'm a whole W kind of man. I like to go. Hear me out? I'm motivated. I'm focused. That's the word, right? You gotta see, here's a trick for you. Here's a trick for you youngsters out there. You gotta take your qualities, make them sound positive. Even if they're not, even if they're neutral or negative, make them sound positive. And furthermore, you gotta use certain verbiage, right? Just use certain buzzwords, terms, right? Saying that, you know, I like to rush forward into things, that's not very applicable, right? Nobody's gonna wanna hire me if they're like, oh God, he just rushes into shit. But if I'm very focused and driven, oh, that's completely different, right? Really, it's the same shit. It's just slightly different words used for it. Little pro tip for you. Just go grab
some murder cases.
just go grab like a thesaurus and start finding fancy sounding words.
It's not sour or bitter or savory.
What is this like cracker? I mean, like, I guess it's like a bar snack kind of thing, I suppose, to keep you eating. I don't know. I've never really been to a bar. Have I? Not really. I think I've been to like one or two, and I was not there for very long. Bar atmosphere, not my vibe. Not really my thing. May come as a surprise to those of you who have been around here for a while. You'd be like, what? Folon doesn't like, doesn't seem like the kind of person to just go out and hang out with people, strangers even, and drink alcohol. Yeah, none of these things really appeal to me. Believe it or not, I know, it's crazy. I actually get to open the hatch myself. Normally we just cutscene our way in there. It's been so long. Dude, I'm sure Fink the Slaughter Artist is not gonna be relevant, by the way. There's no way. Why would they give a loading screen tip about him? It's made up. It's not real, okay? Like.
Chief, I'm back.
Oh.
Yo, you good, buddy?
Was that a letter?
I guess even fuzzheads have pen pals.
His hair has nothing to do with the letter.
There's still some time before the meetup. Maybe now's a good time for goodbyes and farewells to Fuzzhead and the Blatty.
So rude. I mean, I might as well talk to him. I think talking to Yako progresses it. Hey, Kurumi.
Yuma.
Oh, it's actually voiced. I was getting ready for it.
No, forget it. It's nothing.
Kurumi.
What the fuck? No. Okay, look, here's the difference, right? If you come up to me and you're like, Folon, you know what? Forget it. It's nothing. I'd be like, no, you can't just start something like that and then be like, nah, don't worry about it. Now I'm curious. Now I want to know what the fuck's going on. What is it? You can't. This is why once you've taken that first step, you cannot back down, because now it's way worse. It's way worse. Now I'm gonna press you for details. Just making sure there's no one hiding back here. Any Fink the Slaughter Artists just chilling back there.
How's the investigation going?
Shitty. I'm about to go die for it, but you know.
Seeing your gloomy face, I guess I shouldn't have to ask. There's no need to rush it. And good job, Kurumi. Now that you're here, why don't you make yourself at home?
Thank you. If you don't mind.
What? Yuma, you didn't say anything to him. What is this?
It might be the last time you see them.
The last time. I'm about to go someplace very dangerous. After all, it's a secret lab inside of Amaterasu Corporation. Chief Yako helped me so much, and now I might not ever see him again.
What's wrong, Yuma? You look awfully tired. Hey, you better not have gotten mixed up in some strange trouble again, got it?
Well, funny you should ask.
No, that's not it.
It's just like the CEO of Amaterasu is gonna take me to their headquarters and I'm gonna go to their secret lab. It's no big deal. Why are you making a big deal out of it?
You sure? Well, alright. You made the same face when we first met the Amaterasu Express. Things were completely crazy back then. Frankly, I'm surprised you even survived.
Thank you for everything.
So, did you get any of your memories back since then?
Okay, now hold on. Yako, this one's on you. Okay, if someone just, you know, kind of not really, like kind of tangentially related, but it feels a little ominous and they just go, hey, thanks for everything. And they just leave it at that, you should be able to pick up on the social cue. Hold on a minute, there's something going on here. What the fuck you don't just move on from thanks for everything, okay? That's not a line that you just casually, you know, be like, all right, we're continuing this conversation train. Nah.
No, not at all.
I see. Well, don't worry about it. You can live without your past memories.
That is true. You can indeed do that.
Sometimes you're better off forgetting them altogether.
Is your past like that, Chief Yako?
Yeah, most of it. The things I want to forget, things that I can't forget.
Right. I have zero interest in Fuzzhead's past.
Shut the fuck up, Shinigami. I want to hear Yako's past. He's my boy.
I was wondering, do you have some kind of forte?
I bet he does. He's just hiding it.
I don't got a forte at all. I'm no master detective, just a regular one.
It would be really cool if he's just like a normie regular detective. I will say that would be really, really cool. But something tells me he's hiding something, right? He's being a little tricksy, a little sneaky.
I trained at the WDO when I was younger, but I never managed to attain my own forte. But to be clear, that's the norm. Halara and Fubuki are pretty exceptional.
I mean, yeah, like Halara's is pretty good. Fubuki being able to just fucking rewind time seems insane.
My colleagues who couldn't become master detectives gave up on their entire detective careers.
That's ridiculous.
You never gave up?
It's my pride as a failure.
Let's go.
Besides, there's something I want to protect in this town.
What's that?
Oh, is it a lover?
Why, is that your first thought, Kurumi?
You're
Cool.
fairly close, but that's not exactly it. To me, this town is my life. My bitter past, my fun memories, they're all right here. I just wanted to protect the happiness I found within arm's reach.
That's sweet. I kind of understand. I kind of get
But
it.
it wasn't easy. It was too much for me to handle on my own. And as a result, I lost everything. I was an empty shell until you all came along. Please, help me save this city.
So that's what he was feeling when he said that. I think I finally understand the weight of those words. I wonder how much the chief has lost in this place.
Probably a lot. This place fucking sucks. I'm not gonna lie. It's real miserable here.
Compared to that, my memories seem insignificant.
Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, a detective grows stronger the more he is lost. In that sense, you have a lot of potential, Yuma.
No, I'm just...
Hang on, don't get me wrong here. I'm worried day and night you'll get us dragged into even more trouble.
Sorry.
Please don't get in over your head.
I'm sure this upcoming conversation is gonna go so well. All right, well, let's start with Karumi. I want to leave Yako for last.
I know I may be overstepping my bounds by saying I'm worried about you.
I don't think that is. I don't necessarily agree. You can be worried about people. That's fair. That's reasonable. I don't think there's anything wrong about that, especially given the situation, right? I don't think there's anything wrong with that, Karumi.
No, it's okay.
Wow, it's even more romantic now.
Is it?
It's not even...
Anyway, good talk, I guess. Do you have anything else to say, or is it just gonna...
I know.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
No.
Just making sure if they didn't have extra dialogue, you know, I want to make sure. Hey, buddy, this is my man.
What's wrong?
Nothing at all.
Why would you...
Hey, come on. If something's bothering you, talk to me about it, okay?
See?
I'm still chief of the detective agency that's overseeing you.
Understood. Thank you.
Even if you wanted to, there's nothing you can say to him now. Especially after he told you to stay out of trouble.
Okay, yeah, never mind. You know what? I get
I'm
it.
sorry, Chief.
So we're just not gonna tell anyone? Is that how this is gonna go? Or just gonna be like, anyway, I'm gonna go disappear. See ya. That seems like a really bad idea.
Master, I think it's time.
Yeah. Chief Yako?
What's up?
I've just remembered something, so can I go investigate it?
What?
Now? Why don't you wait until tomorrow?
It's highly ominous.
Yes, I gotta check it right now. I'm sorry, but I have to go.
Runs out.
Hey!
Oh, wait, Karumi, what the fuck?
Hold on! Karumi too? What's going on?
This is so fucked up to poor Yako. When you don't return, what is he gonna think? He's gonna think you're fucking dead, Yuma. No, absolutely not. You always tell people where you're going in these situations. I feel so bad for this guy, right? He's gonna be worried sick about you. No, absolutely not. Vivia! I don't know if I'm excited to see you anymore. You're kind of like a murderer. If you kill Yako, I'll never forgive you. I will never, ever forgive you.
Oh, you scared me! Vivia, were you there the whole time?
Oh, Chief. Good morning.
Good morning. Do you even know what time it is?
Where did he go?
You mean Yuma? He ran out, saying there's something he wants to investigate.
I see. Like a thunderbolt in spring, the pale blue blink in the far-off night sky.
It's just so ridiculous.
Soon, a storm will arrive.
He's the storm that is approaching.
Huh?
He is dangerous.
What did you say?
Oh, it's nothing. I just want to stay asleep.
Poor Yako, man. He has to deal with these fucking weirdos all the time. That man, he's dangerous. Huh? What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, it's nothing. I just want to stay asleep. What do you...
I want to die someday.
What do you say to this? Someone walks up to you, says exactly what Vivian just said. What the fuck do you do? Right? Like,
Wait, you're going back to sleep? You've got to be kidding me.
Well, I really want to know what that letter he got was. It seems very important. Who could be sending him a letter and why? Is it surely it's not from the WDO, right? Like, I feel like they're not gonna be able to get a letter into Kanai Ward unnoticed. And if they had correspondence, they'd use the telephone, right? Why would they send a letter?
Yuma! Please come back safely. Take care.
It makes me worried how she said that so solemnly. I feel like a soldier going to war.
I mean, it's the same thing. Hey, this can be even worse than the battlefield.
Hear me out. Okay, now hear me out, Shinigami. I don't know if that's true. I have never been to war. I don't plan on it. Not something I really intend to do. But I imagine an active battlefield is one of the worst situations you can find yourself in. Just absolutely terrible. This sucks, right? Going into the creepy organization's headquarters, into their secret lab where, like, I don't know, maybe you get captured or something. That seems pretty bad. Active battlefield, like, you could just, you're literally hanging out in your, like, fucking trench or whatever. There's bullets whizzing past you. And then, like, some guy just lobs a grenade at your feet. And then you die, right? That's it, you know, whoops. Wrong place, wrong time, idiot. Like, it seems pretty awful. Or even worse, like that, I'm thinking like World War era battlefield. Nowadays, you're just hanging out in your barracks, eating lunch or whatever. I guess eating breakfast, maybe. We'll go with that. You're eating breakfast. You haven't even put on your fucking boots yet. And then a fucking drone just shoots a damn missile at you from, you know, 10,000 feet in the air. You never stood a chance. You're tired. Everyone you know, everyone you've hung out with just wiped out instantly. War is awful. It's like the worst thing possible.
We should head to Kanai Station and meet up with Makoto.
Anyway, enough about ranting about how bad war is. I know, hot take, I get it. That's what you come to this channel for, right? For the hottest takes like war is bad. And please talk about your problems with people. Don't just ignore them. Communicate where you're going if you're not gonna be back before nighttime. Why am I treating Yako as Yuma's dad now? I don't think he is. Oh, but can you imagine? That'd be so cool. I don't think he is, but that would be sick. I hate these Persona TVs, man. They're freaking me out. Why are they there? They're just there to fuck with me, man. I'm losing it. Okay, I'm going. Christ, the dude would be like, go away. Excuse me, I'm just walking on the sidewalk. This is a public area. I can do whatever the hell I want, jackass.
This way.
Anyway.
This way.
I'm coming, Shinigami. Come on. Jeez. I'm getting there. Different versions of Amapal exist, but among the scarce limited edition releases, there's evidently a bear variant with differently colored left and right sides. I wonder what this is a reference to. I can't possibly imagine what this could be referencing.
He's still not here?
He's gonna come in a hot air balloon. Just look at the sky.
Maybe he's waiting in a car. Let's check around the roundabout area.
I do love that I literally can't run on the road if I'm not on the crosswalk. That's really funny to me. Oh, that's a pretty sick car. Wait a minute.
Maybe he's in that car.
I'm just gonna go walk up to it. Hey, you. By continuing ahead, it will not be possible to return here for some time. Continue? I will indeed continue.
Hi, I'm here. You're right on time.
Yo, sick ride, my dude.
Oh, this car? Of course, it's made by Amaterasu Corporation. Want to do a test drive?
No. I don't have a license.
Oh, you don't need one in this city. We do whatever the hell we want. I don't have a license either.
What a coincidence. Neither do I.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Huh?
Come on, get in. I'll take you to the secret lab now.
I'm having a lot of doubts right now.
I don't know that I would go for the yellow color scheme personally, but I respect it. There's a real like bumblebee look to it. Not my vibe. Skirt? We're really going. Damn. Dude is flooring it.
You seem nervous.
I wonder why.
I don't blame you. You're heading into the heart of enemy territory right now.
I'm sorry, this just shows how fucking old I am. The whole time I was looking at the dashboard of this car and just seeing all the scrolling text being like, what possible information could be there? It's scrolling so fast, I'd never be able to read that shit and drive. There is no shot.
This is the security area. It uses biometric authentication, so it's difficult to slip past. Of course, everything will be fine because I'm here.
Oh, he has to take his mask off. That was a fucking Metroid Prime machine right there. What do you mean? It even made the same sound effect, dude, as the scanner. Hold on a second.
From here on, we'll be inside Amaterasu headquarters. Are you ready?
Born ready.
Yes.
Man, whoever Makoto's voice actor is really got the good fucking job. He doesn't have to try and lip sync at all. We never get to see the dude's face. He can just throw his lines out and it'll be fine. Well, Kira the robot researcher. He's pouring everything into the Amapal. One of them's Monokuma. Come on. I wanted to read that. I hate it here. I already hate it here. Fuck this
We
place.
managed to get inside. Welcome to Amaterasu Corporation. Be more bold. If you look like that, people will only suspect you.
That is very true. Makoto is onto something here. All right, now I personally have never done this in my entire life, and this is not at all any advice whatsoever. But let's say you're in an area that maybe you're not supposed to be. All right, you're not really supposed to be there. Here's the thing. Most people don't really care. For the most part, right? Normal people, okay? If you're like backstage at like a concert and you're not supposed to be there, if you just look like you know what you're doing, pretty much everyone's gonna assume you know what you're doing, right? Nobody's out here fact checking and badge checking and shit like that. That's insane, right? It's gonna bog everything down. Now, obviously, if you're like, oh, great, I took your advice full on when I tried to like rob a bank, and when I was in the vault looking like I knew what I was doing by putting all the money into bags and then trying to walk out with them, they arrested me. What the fuck, Folon? Obviously, there are limits to this, right? But for the most part, you'd be amazed at how far you can go if you just look determined. I have a funny story. I have a friend who he is notorious for this, right? He very much like he just kind of assumes he's where he's supposed to be. And I remember I was meeting him for lunch at one point. I'm sitting there and I'm waiting. And there was like a couple other people with me, and we're waiting, and we actually went ahead and ordered because we're like, it's late, so whatever. We're just gonna go ahead and get our food. And then I see this motherfucker just walk out from the kitchen and just like sit down at the table with us. And I was like, oh, do you like work here? Do you know the people here or something? And he was like, no, I just came through the back. And it's like, oh, you just walked through the kitchen. He's like, yeah. Anyway, like that's just how it is, you know. Nobody said anything. Nobody was like, get out of here. Like, you just walked through. Everyone was like, yeah, that's normal. So you can get away with a lot of stuff, is what I'm trying to say.
What a cyber-futuristic lobby! It's nothing like Fuzzhead's agency.
But there's something unsettling about it. It feels so sterile.
Yeah, because it's clean. Look at this.
Totally get you. I could really use some blood and guts, and a headless corpse or two wouldn't hurt.
That's a little extreme.
No, you totally don't get me.
I'm glad to see that they still love the pipe aesthetic.
Didn't the receptionist seem really suspicious of me?
With a face like that, it can't be helped.
Damn, what does that mean?
My face?
How about we pretend you're my secretary? Yes, you're here as my able-bodied secretary. Now stand up straight. You are supposed to be here.
I don't know if I can change so suddenly.
Look, you just gotta, it's the old adage, fake it till you make it. It's simple. Man, we are really taking our time walking over to this elevator. Oh my lord. Like, this is insanity. Is there anything cool to look at, really? Not particularly, just more pipes. Pretty cool little chandelier they've got going on there. Oh, the restricted elevator. Anyway, don't mind us. Just going to the restricted
The
area.
secret lab is deep underground. Regular employees are not given access to it. That should do it.
This is making me nervous.
Really? I would have been nervous the whole damn time, my guy.
Who knew you could get inside so easily? Everything is almost a bit too easy here.
What do you mean? He had to have a biometric scanner to even open the damn gate. Like, what do you mean it was easy to get in here?
My puffiness is all pins and needles.
I can't imagine he's plotting anything. Besides, I may as well take back whatever information I can get.
But what good will it do you if you die? Then again, I could just take over your corpse and walk all the way back to the agency in your place.
That's true, and then tell them everything I know, and then leave my corpse.
Well, if that happens, I'm counting on you.
By the way, if there's something you want to ask, go ahead now. There won't be time to talk once we arrive at the lab.
Oh God, I have so many questions.
Then
I'm curious what
should I ask about?
do I get to ask about? I want to know about Makoto, excuse me.
Mr. Makoto, you're really the CEO of Amaterasu Corporation, right?
Please, it's just Makoto. You really still doubt me?
I mean, I didn't think this is where this question was going to lead. I kind of just wanted to know more about him.
You saw us move past security.
Yeah, but
Do you have a problem with the way I look? Would you prefer I was an old man with a comb over?
No, I much prefer this look.
I suppose I could make a mask like that.
please don't. Just stay the way you are.
You sure? I have other masks, so let me know if you have any requests.
Okay, well now I gotta know. What other masks do you have? Like that's not you can't just say that. You pique my
By the
interest
way,
and leave it.
This mask is modeled after a god worshipped by the Bora Bora tribe, who live near the equator.
Oh, okay.
When did you first become CEO here?
I think it was about 3 years ago.
Not very long ago. Interesting.
I haven't always lived in Kanai Ward. I just happened to come here for work at Amaterasu Corporation. Just one small accomplishment, and then, before I knew it, I was chosen to be CEO.
Interesting. Okay, that's highly suspicious. What do you mean you were just a normal worker? You did one thing and then they fucking made you the CEO. Nah, that's not how the corporate ladder works, my guy. I don't know about this.
Is that true? It sounds like you have your head in the clouds.
Of course it's true.
Then what was the small accomplishment you mentioned? It must have been significant enough for you to be chosen.
Oh, I just made a homunculus.
I can't discuss the details of my work. Even if I told you, it's too specialized for you to understand.
Honestly, I'm surprised you aren't from Kanai Ward. I thought you were born and raised here.
Yeah, with the way he talked about it, I thought that as well.
Well, if you stay in one spot for 3 years, you grow attached to it.
I don't know, that doesn't seem very long to me, but maybe that's just me.
They say even couples who have fallen in love usually break up within the first 3 years.
What should I ask about?
We'll talk about the lab last.
Are there any peacekeepers at the secret lab?
Surely, right?
Of course. They're everywhere. However, due to confidentiality issues, we have regulations in place minimizing the number of staff there.
Couldn't you order them to withdraw? Is that possible?
It's not so easy. To deal with the peacekeepers, you must deal with their leader.
Yomi, right? But considering your positions, don't you outrank him?
It's not that easy, my guy.
Maybe to the outside world.
Yeah.
But in truth, we're not so different.
Exactly. Like, technically speaking, yes, the CEO role is higher up. But believe it or not, the guy who runs all of the security, that's like 90% of the corporation, probably realistically has more power over what goes on. I think I've made this comparison before, but it's like, who's gonna kick out Yomi? Who's gonna tell him what to do? Probably security. The people who listen to him are, you know, given their orders by him. So if they like him and they say, no, we're not gonna do that, then what? You see what I mean? Like,
What's your relationship with him?
You could say we both fought for the top spot in Amaterasu. That's the easiest way to put it.
Fought for the top?
At the time, Yomi was so elite, it was assumed he'd be the next CEO.
God, can you imagine? Oh Lord, that would be nightmarish.
No one expected I would overtake him and gain that title for myself.
But in the end, you were chosen.
I never purposely aimed for the top. But there was something I had to do as the CEO.
What was it?
It's a long story, so I'll save it for another day. In any case, I was officially appointed as CEO. So that's the post I hold now. Yomi believes I cheated to get my way here. Ever since then, he's hated my guts and has grown more heavy-handed over time.
Yeah, Yomi does seem like the kind of guy to hold a grudge,
The
believe it or
previous
not.
CEO died in an accident. But my guess is that actually...
Yeah, hold on. What do you mean died in an accident? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
You think Yomi is responsible?
That's just a guess, mind you.
I think he could do something like that. Regardless, his resentment seems justified.
If he is, and people don't know about it, that makes it a mystery. We can kill Yomi. We have leverage over him.
I don't know what he's thinking. But the fact remains that he's spreading fear throughout the whole city. For the sake of Kanai Ward's future, I cannot allow him to run free.
He says it's for Kanai Ward's future, but it's probably just for himself.
I don't know, like maybe?
This is just a fight for power. It'd be a nice show if more corpses pile up.
The WDO getting involved now certainly complicates things.
It's complicated enough already. You're the only one who hasn't noticed yet, Master.
I thought I knew, but I get the feeling the worst is yet to come. Although, I have no idea what form worst will take. What should I ask about?
Oh, what goes on in this lab?
What sort of place is the secret lab?
It's literally a lab that's secret.
Okay, fair.
That doesn't answer my question.
With any organization, state-of-the-art research is kept top secret, and only the senior executives are given access. All companies keep their research secret to protect their profits.
That's true, but...
We have especially advanced research machinery, even by Amaterasu standards.
Interesting. What does that mean?
This is where our world-leading products are created.
Okay.
So what are you developing here?
Fucking everything, it seems like, from safes to cars to just literally anything.
I can't tell you that, but feel free to look with your own eyes and imagine for yourself. Perhaps I'll give you a hint. Our head of research is Dr. Weska, a specialist in weapons development.
I'm sorry, and what?
Weapons development?
Huh?
The crudest, yet most delicate research in the entire world. It's a lot to worry about.
What do you mean?
Well, this is just a rumor, but someone in Amaterasu Corporation is working behind the scenes with Dr. Weska. I don't know what they're plotting, but if this rumor is true, they must be dealt with eventually. Whether as CEO of Amaterasu, or as someone who loves this city.
Which is why you brought me here as part of your inspection.
Very good. You're a sharp one.
So he purposely brought you here so no one would suspect his real motive?
Interesting.
He's obviously using you as a scapegoat in case something happens. This guy's dangerous.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't think he's revealed his true motive yet. And I won't end up as some sacrificial lamb.
Like last time with the resistance. I will never let that happen again. Proceeds to let it happen again. Come on, give me the robot guy. Popular appliances, where are popular appliances? Oh, indoor dryers. Capable of drying any type of laundry in just 2 hours. Isn't that a long time? I don't think my dryer takes 2 hours, but you know, I'll be honest, I've never really timed it. I kind of just throw my clothes in there and then go do something else. And then whenever I remember, I go back and get them.
There's that face again. Did you forget? Right now, you're my able secretary. Don't look so worried. Or should I lend you an extra mask? It'll be perfect for hiding your face.
Honestly, not a terrible idea.
No, I'm fine.
Then let's go.
Yeah, but we could be cool mask buddies. Come on. Look at these dudes.
That's odd. The gate was left open. Under normal security circumstances, there wouldn't be so many peacekeepers.
Did they find out about me?
Bro, no.
If so, you'd already be captured.
Yeah.
They wouldn't even let you off the elevator. For now, let's ask them what's up.
Oh, he just walks right up to him, yeah?
Wait!
I mean, he's the CEO. Why not? Look at these dudes. These are the most evil looking men in the world. Look at them.
Hi there. What happened?
Chief Executive! I regret to inform you that 2 peacekeepers on guard duty at the gate were knocked out by someone.
What the fuck?
Is it an intruder?
Yes, that appears to be the case.
So we have a
Interesting.
guest. Who would have thought there'd be an intruder right now?
That's gotta be Fink or Vivia.
Intruder?
The timing is too perfect. It's like they were waiting for you, Master.
Huh?
Hey, what's going on here? Am I seeing things? The tacky piece of trash that loves looking down on citizens from on high is actually strutting around on the ground. And with the fucking detective who moonlights as a terrorist to boot. That's even more impossible than a chance meeting between an umbrella and a sewing machine on an operating table!
Very strange. Very
This is
strange
bad.
comparison.
Why is he, of all people, here?
This is the worst timing. Master, you are the world champion of getting into trouble.
We're fine. Everything's fine.
Hi, Yomi. You came at the right time.
I love how he's just like, hi, Yomi. He just walks right on up. What a dude.
We have an emergency. An intruder has gotten past the gate.
You don't need to tell me what I already know, you masked freak.
It sounds like you already know about the intruder. So, you received an alert and decided to pay a visit? Seeing you personally take care of things is a rare sight.
Oh.
Of course I'm here. This is an important base for us.
Well, do you have any ideas regarding this intruder?
I'm not required by duty or cosmic law to tell you a damn thing. Go back to the clouds and read poetry in the bath.
I'll help.
I'll help.
As CEO, I offer my full support to the Peacekeepers' investigation.
What, like some sort of truce?
Is now the time to fight among ourselves?
Fine. I'll accept your peace offer. You think I'd really say that? I don't need your help! You don't seem to understand the situation you're in. You really are a special kind of stupid. I have power, numbers, and charisma that far surpass yours in every way.
Well, you got 2 of those things.
You are in no position to order around the great Yomi.
I'll admit, I have no power, numbers, or charisma. But what about here?
Oh.
You talk a lot of trash, empty-headed balloon boy.
How about I catch this intruder before you do?
Ooh, I like this play.
You catch the intruder? Don't make me laugh. We're dealing with Fink the slaughter artist.
I knew it. I told you.
Fink the slaughter artist. The famous hitman?
Who's this new character now?
True.
He said hitman.
What? Were you acting all tough for no reason? You sure are a brainless executive. We've been looking into this for days already.
And you still haven't figured it out? That's pretty embarrassing, guy. Dr. Huesca must pay for his sins with his life. My blade shall be his atonement. Uh-oh. Things are not looking good for the doc, all right?
It's a death threat. Dr. Huesca is...
Isn't that the head of the lab he mentioned? So a hitman's out to get him?
This thing was sent to the Peacekeepers and the lab itself a few days ago. The slaughter artist signed the envelope in big letters. He craves attention like a schoolgirl with a new haircut.
It doesn't matter who he is. The moment he steps into this lab, he'll be caught in my trap. Sorry, but we'll be the ones to handle this hitman.
Keep talking, you clown. Your words are just as empty as your head.
Bro, dude, Yomi, my guy, like, I get that shit talk is literally the only thing you know how to do, especially when it's undeserved. You've known about this potential intruder who sent you a fucking calling card days before, and you're like, oh, well, someone's gonna try and come kill the lead fucking researcher at the secret lab. I'm gonna just put, like, 2 guys. And that should be enough to stop him, right? 2 normie grunts just standing at the gate. That'll do it. What an absolute loser. You have utterly dropped the ball here. Like, what are you talking about?
The Peacekeepers, are gonna catch the hitman. We're the keepers of order and we'll show him who's boss. You best be careful not to stand in my way. It'd ruin my shoes to stomp on a pile of shit.
These fucking
Are
jobbers.
you sure you can catch the hitman first?
Well, that's what you're here for, Yuma.
Huh? It's not my job to catch him. It's yours, detective.
Told you. I fucking told
I
you.
knew it.
There. Don't look at me like that. As a result, you weren't taken by the Peacekeepers, and we also gained information about the intruder.
That's true. I mean, this seems pretty all
We
right.
killed 2 birds with 1 stone.
Maybe, but...
On top of that, you can peruse the lab freely now. So it's more like a 3-base hit sending all the runners home.
Was that his goal during the short exchange with Yomi? If so, he's not just any regular person. I understand why you think he's creepy.
Yeah, no, he's an absolute...
Probably best to stay on his good side. Although, I don't think befriending him is smart either.
I don't know. I want to befriend him instead of being his
In
enemy.
other words,
This guy's got a
as
good
I
head
keep
on his
saying,
shoulders.
You should just run away.
It's too late for that.
Now, let's go inside the lab like we originally planned.
As planned, huh?
Oh.
So this is the secret lab. Let's keep up with Makoto.
I can't believe they just put... I've never been in a lab, but I can't imagine they just put fucking lab on there, right? Like, that feels very strange to me. Okay, I guess. However, anyway, I don't know why I pulled up the main menu. I'm gonna leave him back there because I feel like he's gonna keep moving and talking. This is where we're gonna end the episode. Thank you so much for watching. As always, if you look down in the description, you'll find a link to the official store page. You can get the game for yourself if you want to do so. If you made it this far with me, I really, truly appreciate you being here. And I hope you have a great rest of your day or your night or whatever time it is for you. And I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.